Well, it looks like the rumors have finally been put to rest. Tyler Van Dyke is 100% Kane. And I mean, I was never worried about it, really. I mean, were you guys? I mean, I was chill. Like, I was good. What's going on, Canes fans? What a crazy couple of days, right? And us fans, we're the reason why it was this whirlwind chain of events that just really kind of blew out of proportion. And, I say that though, but I still definitely think there were some things that went on with this. And I do believe that for the most part, we actually hit the nail on the head with all of it. So what I want to go ahead and show you real quick is what went down with Miami Hurricanes football, Tyler Van Dyke, and a couple of other things. And then we'll just discuss it a little bit more. But it appears to be official. And there's not been like an actual worded statement released by Tyler Van Dyke or anything like that. But I think this pretty much speaks for itself. So let me take you guys over to Twitter right quick. And we're going to take a look first at the Miami Hurricanes football official Twitter page. I didn't want to share screenshots or anything like that because I wanted you guys to see that it's not Photoshopped. I'm not BSing you or anything like that. So we go straight to their account, and 55 minutes ago, they tweeted a picture of Tyler Van Dyke, and they said, relentlessly working, all focus on 2023, 100% Kane, hashtag Go Canes. Now, it is interesting. Interesting is the wrong word because I completely understand why they would do this. They turned off the comments for this. So no one can say anything on this post. And I'm seeing fans say, well, it must be fake then, right? If they're not going to let people talk about it, nobody can question it or say anything. It's got to be fake. I think this is the University of Miami just avoiding the cesspool of a comment section that most typical Twitter posts become. It would be other fan bases trolling. It would be a lot of Miami fans that would be questioning it and, still probably dogging and trashing him because they feel like that this was a ploy to try to get more money. And, there is still the talks that Alabama did call and the phone was picked up, but it involved TVD's agent, not necessarily TVD. But anyways, we'll keep talking about that here in a minute. Let's also take a look here, if that's not enough for you, the man, Tyler Van Dyke himself, his official Twitter account. And 59 minutes ago, so basically right after they tweeted it, he retweeted it. So he retweeted the Miami Hurricanes football tweet of them saying 100% Kane with this picture of him. I don't know that it really gets any clearer than that. Tyler Van Dyke he's always been kind of the more quiet guy. It's not that he's not a leader, but he's not like a big rah-rah guy. He's not super vocal. And this would make sense. This would kind of be his subtle way of being like, here's your proof, Canes fans. Like, I'm staying a Miami Hurricane. Everybody was freaking out for nothing. Also, Alex Maryville, offensive line coach at the University of Miami. He tweets this, the hurricane warning flags 28 minutes ago in response to a tweet from Barry Jackson. Barry Jackson had said, Van Dyke retweets this Canes tweet in wake of Cane Sports story this morning, saying he was considering entering the portal because he had better NIL money elsewhere. As one Van Dyke associate said tonight, when was he ever leaving? And then this was Miraball's response to that, tweeting the hurricane warning flags. So I don't like to be that person, but we did discuss all of these possibilities. We talked about the fact that even if there were phone calls that were made, which still appears to be the case, I don't want to overstep any boundaries, but it still seems to be confirmed through a few people that I have spoken with that, again, there were some conversations that were had. And there still might even be some NIL things and various different things that did go down over the last 48 hours. There might have been some kind of deal that was made. Maybe he did secure an additional NIL deal. Either way, it doesn't matter because he's He's still a Miami Hurricane, and that's what we were trying to figure out what was going to happen. So Tyler Van Dyke is still a Cane. But I'm telling you that no matter what, I said this in my first video. Go back and watch it. I said that no matter what happens, if Tyler Van Dyke remains a Miami Hurricane, it will be spun as he was never looking elsewhere. There was never anything to this. It was all just a bunch of, fans spinning different rumors and things like that. He was never going anywhere. And there is still the chance also that he actually was never going anywhere. And maybe it was just his agent saying, what's behind door number 2? What's behind door number 3? Let's just view, what options are out there. And then maybe he approached TVD and said, hey, are you interested in? I'm making up a bunch of stuff that maybe never even happened. All I'm saying is this is kind of how we saw this thing going. I did feel like there was a chance that maybe he did leave, and I still think that possibility was there. We laid out reasons why we thought he would leave, and we laid out a bunch of reasons as to why we thought he would stay. This decision, in my opinion, does make the most sense for him. It really does. We talked about him being locked in as QB number 1. Why would he take a chance going somewhere else where it would be, maybe a stiffer competition, and he wouldn't be that guy right out of the gate when, he knows he's starting here. So hopefully he likes what he sees with Dawson's offense. It's a sign of that. And we're ready to rock for 2023. Now, this doesn't matter, but it is going to be interesting because there are going to be the Canes fans that are still a little, what's the word? Butthurt over this, I guess maybe, that won't let it go, that will be at Hard Rock first game at home, and if Tyler Van Dyke throws an incompletion, the boos are going to drop, and it's going to create an interesting environment. But right now, it appears official that Tyler Van Dyke is remaining a Miami Hurricane for the 2023 season. I mean, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. How are you feeling about this? I made the little joke in the intro, right? I wasn't real worried that he was going to leave, but I'm not going to lie. I did think the possibility was there, that it was a realistic thing that could have happened, and I still think maybe could have happened. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Bro, he's a Cane. Tyler Van Dyke is 100% official Miami Hurricane, shutting down the rumors in a way that is, appropriate for Tyler Van Dyke and how he typically approaches things. Man, let's chop it up. Let's talk about it. Maybe some of this stuff will die down for a little bit. I mean, the transfer portal is open for roughly another 10 days. Miami does still need to pull some guys out of that portal. We're hoping no more guys hit it at this point, but we do have a couple of holes to fill and a few, depth issues. And there are definitely a couple of positions that I would love to see Mario jump in there and get some big-time names. And we'll see. I think that he's going to hit it hard, and we're going to see what happens. Remember, though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family. But at the end of the day, I got to say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one.